Hi. So, uh, what I would like to talk about right now, this video, is who am I within breath? Who am I within my breathing? And that is a fairly deep question to ask oneself. All things considered, I mean, what is breath? Why do we need to breathe? To have oxygen? Um, to burn energy in the cells? Why would you do that really? Why would this burning within? I mean, there's tons of questions that you could call would be circulating, and very often these questions result in religious. I mean, the questions that are not solved with science and ordinary common sense is always often pushed over to the religious sphere. So if we look at the Bible, for instance, and we see the word Java, like in Aramaic, I think it is Aramaic, it says that a Java is the breath. Yahweh, Yahweh, you breathe. And that word Yahweh is meant to describe the God, or a God, or the God, or God, the phenomena of God. So that is interesting, that breath is in the Bible is referred to as God. That sort of creational potential within me is sort of, yeah, proven with that reference, you might say. So that is interesting. Who am I within breath? Cool, huh? So, without going into too many, what shall I say, comic or satiric or whatever ideas about being God or being superior or whatever, how can I use and be as a being of myself? Because I consist of mainly, metaphysically, mind, body, beingness. Those are the three dimensions. There are more dimensions, but basically it boils down to the everyday life: mind, body, beingness. Those three components. Where mind is what we need to become the master of, not being a slave of mind, but to be in charge of one's mind. That is the ultimate challenge, to nurture and honor the physical, the body, so that the being can come forward. The universal, the uh, eternal being can come forward within us, self. So this is in questions that we delve and investigate and dive into in the group, online group of destiny.org. So, yeah, who am I within breath? Who am I within my breathing? Clue is to become so clear and directive within self. Clue is to have that purpose and drive and, what shall I say, bring one's being into directive being, so that my being is directing what I say now, and my being is arranging my words and my appearance so that so that people can understand me, so that you can understand me, what I'm saying. That would be one of the main goals of my being at the moment. At the moment. And so if you look at who I am within my breath, I would like to have words, words as representing dimensions. A word represents a specific dimension. We know that for sure, or we know that from how we are programmed with it as the mind. So, uh, who am I as in breath? Well, if we look at one specific thing, a word in this world is in great dire need for, the word and dimension and phenomena of responsibility. This world is in crying dire need of people taking real responsibility. We need people to become responsible, first of all with self, and then responsible to one's fellow man, the other. So, in my breath, I could sort of, what shall I say, add words to that breathing dimension. I could sort of, I decide within my being to live words. Words as responsible or light-hearted, that I would like to embody sort of, and be those words, to live and express and see myself evolve and grow within those or that particular word. And in theory, and after walking a process for some time with self-forgiveness and so on and so on, one has that clarity and clairvoyance, and one has that oversight and directing as self to really pick and choose one's word. Of course, there might be energetic uh, energies reacting to certain words because of the way we're programmed as the mind and the physical and everything. And that's why we have self-forgiveness. And to go through all these energetic layers through the mind, and to become beingness, to become clear, and to be able to live words within as one's breath. Because what I am within breath is what I create. So question is, what do I want to create? So this is a call for everyone, for you to see who are you within your breath. What words, what dimensions appears to you when you breathe, when you are with yourself, intimate with yourself, and you breathe. What words, what dimension open up to you? Let's share, let's forgive ourselves and share and document and share what goes on within ourselves in this world, so we can bring change and empowerment and growth and prosperity and equality for all.